Alright, welcome back to JawsCast, where we do your favorite
Jaws 3D.
Jaws and failed Chunky Boss Battle podcast.
Yeah.
Alright, I have attempted this 3 times, and I still do not know what I'm doing wrong. So, Gino, go ahead.
Can you increase your watermelons, by the way?
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, you should probably invest in that.
I mean, I haven't died, though, from that. The only thing that's killed me is that...
Fall in the lava?
Yeah, I fall in the lava and it immediately kills me.
I'm sorry, honestly, I don't know what the boss battle is like because I have not
been paying attention.
Yeah, I've been just reading Jaws.
I'm supposed to throw these at him, and then I'm supposed to beat him up when I turn big,
okay.
But for some reason I'm not doing enough damage to him, and then the platform's falling into the lava.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so point number 2 of Jaws 3D. The fact that you cannot watch it in 3D makes the whole movie look like a schizophrenic delusion. There are several shots in Jaws 3D that were created with the glory of three-dimensional effects in mind. But since the 3D print of the film has never been available on home video, nobody has actually been able to see those effects for 30 years. Consequently, to watch Jaws 3D is to be confronted by terrifying images that cannot be explained. That's why the shark looks so fucking weird! That's exactly why! I was wondering why that scene where he crashes into the glass looks so stupid. This is why. Oh my god, I'm finding this out. Because we can't watch it in 3D.
That is crazy.
I had 2 episodes ago, I challenged myself to watch it in 3D. And now I can't.
Unless they, for some reason,
made it, yeah.
Play it in theaters again.
Came out, yeah.
Which I can't imagine they will, because it didn't get amazing reviews.
Yeah, the movie sucked. Well, maybe this article will inspire people. Who knows? So consequently, to watch Jaws 3 is to be confronted by terrifying images that cannot be explained. Like pointing a telescope out into the stars and seeing nothing but eyes and teeth. This is undoubtedly the type of bullshit that has been tap dancing behind Dennis Quaid's eyelids long enough to drive him over the edge. For example, during the opening credits, a disembodied fish head floats toward the camera, slowly rotating through a swirling cloud of blood with its mouth opening and closing in mute reflex as the last of its motor function burns out behind the dead eyes. Again, this is during the opening credits. The movie hasn't even started yet, and the first thing you see is a massacred fish face, hovering towards you like some hideous fucking death with tailspin. It looks like an undead planetoid coming to whisper a Victorian lullaby in your mother's voice. If you
I just fell in the lava.
If you blink rapidly while it is on screen, you will see grainy, not sure how to pronounce the word. Kinetoscope? Footage of your own funeral playing behind your eyelids. It would not look out of place wearing a bear costume and blowing some dude in a ghoul-infested... Wearing a bear costume and blowing some dude in a ghoul-infested Colorado hotel room. And it hangs there in space for 25 seconds, daring you to look away. Later, when the shark claims its first victim, you're treated to 10 seconds of raggedly severed human arm, ripped mid-flex from a dude with permed hair and a mustache, drifting silently through the ocean like the Red October. It's as if the rejected bin from an organ harvester's cigarette boat accidentally spilled into the Atlantic, and we're being forced to retrieve it. Oh my god, this looks horrible. It's horrible.
It does look really bad.
I don't know if you can see that from here. Oh man, that looks bad. That looks very animated. Alright, the climax of Jaws 3D features a palsy-stricken ultra shark gliding motionlessly toward the camera, which then bursts into a storm of glass that catapults outward in slow motion like shards of a forgotten nightmare. It's like a puppet show interpretation of the exact moment when a person goes insane. The film's final 2 minutes are eerily similar to its opening, as we find ourselves staring into the blood-goring center of a bone, shrapnel meat explosion, immediately following the sudden violent death of a fish. Without the benefit of 3D effects, Jaws 3D just looks like screaming echoes of vengeful madness. It's a 90-minute kaleidoscope of pure fucking chaos. Anyone with these images combing through their mind like hungry termites would almost certainly start murdering their coworkers and blame it on a mythological hyper-shark. Regardless of whether the film should really be called Dennis Quaid 3D instead of Jaws 3D, one thing remains perfectly clear. The last point.
The last point.
The entire movie is an allegory for claustrophobia.
What?
To those of you who have read this far and still think Jaws 3D is just a B-list gimmick picture about a biblically massive shark eating minimum wage workers in Orlando. Prepare to have your minds blown straight into outer space. It is actually a B-list gimmick picture about the intense psychological trauma of claustrophobia. The shark, if it exists, Dennis Quaid, and the body count are incidental. It's SeaWorld that's truly killing everyone. Oh shit, here we go.
Oh man.
Check it out.
What?
Every person who gets killed by the shark is trapped in a small, enclosed area. Magnum P.I. is fumbling with the lock on an underwater cage when he gets beefed. Oh, I do remember that. He's like trying to open the door. To be fair, he is actually on the outside of the cage, making sure the door is secure. But the visual implication is clear. He's trapped. And the only way out is through the shark's anus. Later, when Louis Gossett Jr. has to make Sophie's choice... Back to this jigsaw moment. Later, when Louis Gossett Jr. has to make Sophie's choice in an underwater death chamber, roughly the size of a studio apartment, 2/3 of the room is occupied by a biting shark face. There is literally no place for his doomed nephew to go, so the poor bastard can only sit there like a cocktail olive until the shark finally annihilates him. Oh my god. The crocodile hunter is crushed to death inside the shark's mouth, a suffocating tomb that closes in and around him as he frantically tries to crawl out towards the light. Even the shark itself is a massive ocean beast stuck within the entirety, two small enclosures of SeaWorld. Every shot you see of it is like some bizarre... Goddamn... Big words! I can't handle these big words! Taphophobic? I don't know. Nightmare. Something like that. I don't know. Who knows? That's beside the point. When the shark attacks the Undersea Kingdom exhibit, a submerged network of viewing tunnels loaded with hundreds of tourists, it is unquestionably a result of hulking fish rage brought on by claustrophobic hysteria. The Undersea Kingdom begins to flood and the exits seal up before everyone can get out, locking dozens of people inside a tiny underwater chamber. They can do nothing but watch helplessly as the shark continues its freak out, and the room relentlessly fills with seawater. Oh my god, I do remember that scene. Mm-hmm. Oh, that would scare the hell out of me. Where like the water was filling up this room, people that were trapped.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Anything about the dolphins?
Oh, I know. Maybe they'll get to it. We'll see. That's meant to be us, the audience, trapped together in a freezing, lightless theater while the shitty movie drowns us. Did you hear that? So easily, nobody, not you, me, Dennis Quaid, or the shark, is truly safe. Oh my god. And that's it. That was freaking hilarious.
I don't know how to get up to that.
Oh my god, that was...
I guess I probably have to be tiny. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
Oh my god.
And I'm sliding down my butt into this water. Oh look, there's a banana I can easily get with Chunky real quick. I feel like I gotta get something here on this level. I beat the boss, but like that, it was just me walking around after that. So let me get Chunky.
So one of the comments on this article, somebody was in regards to number 5, where the shark's like a serial killer, like slowly killing his. So it goes, in regards to number 5, is it possible that the shark is just really bad at eating? I mean, it screws up the skinless guy, leaving most of the good bits, and it doesn't even swallow the grenade guy. I think that's an angle that hasn't been considered. This is a special needs shark that requires some serious state assistance. And instead of getting the shark the help it needs, our protagonists kill it. That's pretty funny. Oh man, good article, Faith. Thanks for sharing that. That took up 2 episodes. Holy crap.
We got 80 nanners.
Somebody shared this on Facebook. It says it's the Lord's Prayer Arabic Men's Ring Comfort Fit. And it's Lord of the Rings on there.
Oh my goodness.
And so the review is somebody was like, 2 stars, not what I expected. I bought this as a prayer ring for reciting the Lord's Prayer before bed, as you do. But when I put it on and read the words out loud, I found myself standing at the foot of a large tower staring up at a flaming eye. God doesn't look like I thought he would. I'm still giving this 3 stars though because the script is pretty. Special care instructions. I found this ring to be fantastic quality and very durable. At one point my friend had hit it with an axe with no noticeable damage. However, I would suggest the following tips when caring for this ring. 1. Keep it secret. 2. Keep it safe. I keep mine in an envelope, and this works very well. A great birthday present. I bought this ring for my husband, and they had it in his size. I thought he'd love the writing on it, but the writing was really hard to see. When it arrived on my birthday, nonetheless, it looked a bit small, so I tried it on and discovered it fit me perfectly. But that meant it would never fit him, so I decided to return it. But because it was Sunday, I had to wait a day. I'm glad for the delay because I decided to try it on again the next day, and I've been wearing it ever since. I love it.
Possessing her.
It came to me after all, so why shouldn't I keep it? It's very precious to me.
People are very creative.
I know. Oh man.
Like, people rag on nerds all the time.
Honestly,
but
yeah.
Honestly, they're the funniest people online. They can also be the meanest people online too, depending on what they're arguing against. But yeah.
I think that Amazon reviews are something that people do not read as often. Like we went over the ones for the like Haribo sugar-free gummy bears.
Yeah.
We gave people like
oh my God,
super diarrhea.
I remember that.
Yeah. Which were proven true because a person I worked with bought sugar-free gummy bears and they gave her really bad diarrhea.
Wow. Well.
It's something about the sweetener that they use.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
This guy isn't even my guy. Anyway, next time Animo Gaming, we're gonna go into a new level.
Ice World.
The Crystal Caves.
Oh, sweetness.
Yep. See you later. Bye bye. So
I have to pee.
man, I think Jaws 3 is like probably my favorite Jaws.
I know, now it is.
I kind of want to go back and watch it.
So fun. Yeah, now that you watch it with those.
All these, yeah. I thought it was hilarious when I was watching it the first time. It's just like the stupidity of some of the stuff that was going on. Like,
Well,
what
now
are they
we know
doing?
what's behind it.
The shark.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid was the person the whole time. Never trust him. I never trust a person who sweats that much.